Final shape Vidoc 2 shaping the magic. We get a look at the Khvostov. No hesitation, a new weapon that burns enemies and heals allies. The forgotten city of the Witness and the hardest strike in Destiny history. Cayde themed weapons, inside an Ahamkara, and much more. Welcome Guardians, hope you're having a great day. Yesterday we broke down the first Vidoc, there's a video on my channel for that, but today we talk about the second one, shaping the magic. Let's first start with some brand new and returning fan favorite weapons. We've known the Khvostov was making its way back as an exotic, but now we get a little bit of gameplay and some more input. The bullets will bounce 7 times. There's a bunch of 7 in the stats for the weapon, and 7 bouncy bullets are acquired when you pick up an orb of power. Next up, we have some new weapons centered around the man they call Cayde. Cayde is back in the final shape, possibly thanks to an Ahamkara wish, but a set of some pretty unique weapons also make their debut. Ace of Spades has always been a fan favorite and defining weapon involving the character, so they are introducing new weapons that are part of Cayde's story based on various suits of cards. This is a new weapon called No Hesitation. It fires harmonic bullets, and when targeting an enemy it will hurt and burn them, which is pretty cool, but if you shoot it at your teammate, it will heal them. And given that you can now see your fireteam members' health above their head in the HUD, this seems like it could work very well, especially in intense situations like raids where you know you're going to need that healing. We're getting prismatic in the final shape, the new subclasses combined, but we're also getting new light subclass supers. Song of Flame for the Warlocks is Radiance Reborn, but combat focused. A halo appears around your character, and you simply rain down tons of solar damage. Twilight Arsenal is a one-off super for Titans that uses axes. The axes are pretty cool because they're based off of broken pieces of the Sentinel shield. Storm's Edge is a callback for hunters to Destiny 1's Arc Blade. You can throw a dagger around the play space and zip and teleport. Bungie also speaks of Prismatic and some of those changes.
Okay, we're gonna start the Titans with Stringer's Lash, their strand aspect, and Knockout. One of the notes we got is players just weren't understanding how those two things comboed in a loop. Well, we're gonna drop Stringer's Lash, and instead we're gonna put in Diamond Lance. Now, any ability kill is making your Diamond Lance. Your Knockout punch, hey, that makes a Diamond Lance. You throw your Diamond Lance at the floor, everything's frozen, now you can punch stuff again and get amplified with Knockout. Once we made that switch, all of a sudden it clicked in players' heads. This loop becomes a lot more clear, and players were much more satisfied with their starter loadouts.
At the end of the day, like, the chaos is the point.
Yeah. If you aren't surprised and delighted in a way that you didn't expect, like,
Yeah.
Bungie then spoke about a new strike. This playspace will give us a look into what the Witness's homeworld may have looked like, its cities in the past. The theme here is ancient cities that have been sitting for a very long time. You're jumping in and exploring what's around. Bungie wants this to be the hardest strike ever. Lava descends and traps you in spaces as you rush toward the finish. Pyramid statues loom with pyramid architecture and overgrown vegetation. This appears to be the same strike we've seen in previous clips and images, the Ahamkara area and the Forgotten City. Maybe the Ahamkara power is what brings this to exist in this realm, maybe some type of a wish, or it's just the pale heart shaping it. There is some interesting imagery though. We see the inside of an Ahamkara much like the Last Wish raid.
I have 7 Gilded Conqueror titles. I want this strike to be the hardest strike we ever made. I want people to scream and cry over this strike.
Oh no!
And just say, how do I complete this strike on Grandmaster difficulty? And I'll be like, yes.
But Guardians, that's all we got for today's recap. If you found anything in these clips and screenshots, be sure to let us know in the comments. And if you'd like to see some more Destiny news, lore, and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.